Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Let's Speak in English. Today we're going to discuss about future tense. What is future tense and how we use it in sentence and how we use it in our conversation. Let's we go in detail step by step. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Let's Speak in English. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss about future tense. Future tense complete guide we having here all future tense. In today's lesson, first of all, we have look about the definition and definition here. The future tense definition described here. Future tense describes action that will happen in the future. This one the definition. And types of future tense. How many types of future tense here? We have 4 types. First one, simple future. Second is future continuous. Third is future perfect. And fourth is future perfect continuous tense. Which all total we have here. First of all, let's we discuss about the simple future tense. This one here, simple future tense. And what is definition here? Simple future tense describes action that will happen in the future. And formula for future tense for positive sentence we have here. This one, subject plus will plus first form plus object. An example here, she will write a letter. She will write the letter in the future. And she is subject here, will here for future, write is first form and letter is an object in the sentence. If we have this same sentence in negative, then that time the formula here and sentence will be here. Formula is subject plus will not plus first form plus object. An example here, she will not write a letter. And in case if we say interrogative sentence or just a question mark behind the sentence, that time the formula is this one and example is this one. And we have looked the formula, will plus subject plus first form plus object. And the example is here, will here, subject is she, write is first form and object here is letter. So this is very simple sentence. Hopefully you got it. Next tense here is future continuous tense. And definition here, describe ongoing action at a specific time in the future. This one is the definition. And formula here for future continuous tense. If we have positive sentence, that time is this formula and we have example here. Let's we explain this example with the formula. So subject here is she and will be writing for future continuous and ing for the continuous tense with the first form is right, and object here in the sentence is letter. So she will be writing a letter. So if we have this sentence in a negative form, then we use this formula and we have example here, this one. So example is she will not be writing a letter. Let's we explain this negative sentence with the formula. She is subject will not be here for future continuous, and writing is here first form plus ing, and object here in sentence is a letter. So she will not be writing a letter. This is very simple sentence. Let's we move on the next one. Next one we have here interrogative sentence. This one and formula is here. So we explain the sentence with the formula. So will here in starting of the sentence, because it's interrogative sentence, and subject is she, be writing for the future continuous, and first form plus ing here for future continuous, and object here is the letter. So will she be writing a letter? This is interrogative sentence. Hopefully you got it. Let's move on the next tense. Next tense here is future perfect tense, and definition here: describe an action that will be completed before a specific time in the future. And let's we take example. The first example for positive sentence here, and formula here for this sentence. Let's we explain the example here. She is subject, will have here for the perfect tense, and written is third form here, and letter is object in the sentence. So sentence here: she will have written a letter. So this is the example here for simple sentence. So this is the example here for positive sentence. And if we have this sentence in negative form, that time the sentence is here and formula is this one. So she will not have written a letter, and formula is here. As we explain, she is subject, will not have here for future perfect, and written is third form, object is the letter. Very simple sentence. Let's we move on the next example. If we have interrogative, there's a question mark behind the sentence, and formula is this one. Let's we explain this sentence. Will she have written a letter? So will in starting of the sentence, because it's interrogative, plus subject here, she have written for future perfect, and written is third form, and object here is a letter. So this is very simple as well. Here we repeat the sentence: will she have written a letter? Let's we move on the next tense, and next tense here future perfect continuous tense. We have definition here. This describe action that will have been ongoing for a duration before a specific future time. This is the definition. And let's we take formula and example. This one the formula, and this one example. Simple positive sentence. Let's we have look the example here. She will have been writing a letter. So subject is she, will have been for the future perfect continuous, and first form plus ing here, write plus ing, writing, and object here is a letter. So sentence here: she will have been writing a letter. Very simple sentence. Let's we have look the next example. Next example here is a negative sentence, and formula is here. As we explain the sentence: she is subject, will not have been. will not have been for future perfect continuous, and writing is first form plus ing and object is later. So she will not have been writing a letter. So this is the negative sentence for future perfect continuous tense. So let's we move on the next example here for the interrogative sentence. This is the formula and this is the example. Let's we explain the sentence. Will here subject is she, have been writing for future perfect continuous, and later is an object. Very simple sentence for the interrogative sentence. Will she have been writing a letter? This is very simple sentence. Let's we go for the quick summary for all these four future tenses. We have quick summary here. We take one by one. First is simple future. Simple future, if we having example, she will writing a letter. Very simple sentence. And for future continuous, the example here, she will be writing a letter. And for future perfect, she will have written a letter. And if we have future perfect continuous tense, that time example will be here. She will have been writing for 2 hours. This is quick recap of all these tenses. Hopefully you understand all about the future tense and you know how to use it in conversation and how to use it in a sentence. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Give us a like and subscribe the channel as well.